welcome to the channel. Big thank you to everyone who watches. Like, share, subscribe. Please hit the bell notification button to not miss out on any new or upcoming content. Things are just moving rapidly fast, like in my life, with this progress and this, like, just fucking just things that, like, you just never think you'll be doing. You know what I mean? People that you're listening to on YouTube and that blasting tunes, and then like you're speaking to them, and it's just bizarre, man. It's like, and then the opportunities that are coming in the next few weeks that I've already got. It's not just the opportunities within opportunities. Like, I've already got the work. The work's there. It's mine. I've got it. The parts are mine. I'm done. You know what I mean? Finished. Finito. Done. Full rolls. Bang. I'm in. You know what I mean? And then, like, it's just the people that are in these venues and in these parts, and directors and agents and actors and fucking just people who have got their own brands, and like just people who are on the up and up, and people that are already on there, people that are already on the platform, and I'm like mingling with them, networking, and got the opportunity. I feel like crying. It's like, fucking hell. Speaking to me mate there, it's just like a long time I thought I didn't deserve success. Like, I was alright preaching and giving people advice and that, but I just thought, why do I deserve this? I'm a fucking rat. And I was, because I was making myself be a rat. I'm not really a fucking rat. I just let me mental health and everything just beat me to the ground and made myself feel less than, made myself feel like shit. Like, I just believed I was shit, and then treated everyone around me like shit. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. And now it's just like, enough was enough. Saying to me mate, I needed to change one thing in my life. Absolutely fucking everything. I'm sure I've heard Billy say that, but it's the truth. Like, it's never hit home truer. Like, that is what needed to change. Everything, every aspect of my life needed to change, and it was like, it has. And like, the shit that's happening in my life now, like the good stuff, and like, don't get me wrong, I've put the work in, I've put the effort in. I network, I get out, I do what I need to do. I send emails to try and promote myself. Sometimes people, you know, feel embarrassed at the start, like, doing it, to be honest, because, well, you're not exactly, you know, how can I put into words, you're not like a famous or a celebrity, and that, so asking people to watch your stuff or saying, have you seen this, you reckon you could give me an opportunity, it's sort of a bit nerve-wracking. But if you don't ask, you don't get. Shy kids don't get no sweets, and it's fucking, it's one of them, and I've asked, I've got, and it's like, I haven't got everything that I've went for, not every single thing, but that's life. But what I've wanted, the things that I've wanted the most, I've got. And I'm like, none of this has happened if I didn't apply myself. And I have fucking majorly applied myself. I'm just, opportunities that have just been granted to me and still getting granted to me are just things that you just, I never even dreamed possible. Like, a few months ago, even a few weeks ago, I wasn't in recovery. I didn't think this type of stuff was possible, but it clearly is. Be anything you want to be, do anything you want to do, just fucking put the fucking graft in. I'm gonna get in here and train shoulders, so catch you again. Okay, so today this is full shoulder workout. I'm starting with some Smith machine shoulder presses. Now, all the pressing movements, let me just say this: Arnold presses, shoulder presses, wide grip, short grip. These are essential to building your shoulders. All the other movements, all the intricate movements, the side raising, that are essential as well. But to build good foundation, solid muscle, and for strength, and I'm particularly not lifting heavy, there's only 50k here, and then I think I up it to a max of about 70k, but to build a good foundation on your shoulders, then movements are vital. Someone asked me to do something there, that's why I switched the camera off and put it back on, or led on to me, or these done something anyway, but nothing bad obviously, but I don't know, I can't actually remember, but that's why I paused it. I was probably just speaking to someone. Belly's hanging out again, and these t-shirts fit, so unless they're starting not to fit, which is a good thing, but yeah, it's these type of movements have fixed it. A little bit fat, aren't they? These type of movements are essential. I'll say at the end of the video as well, but I'll say it again now, well, beforehand now, that my body fat, including water, it is at like 19 to 22%. It's probably about 18% body fat, and about 5% of it's water, 6% or something like that, but it all gets measured as body fat. So what I'm sitting at, even when I take my top off, and that is like 19 to 22% body fat. That's what it is. They're just facts. It doesn't matter. Like, my abs always show anyway, and that even when I'm fucking 30% body fat, I've got abs. It's because I don't tend to get over mass amounts. I don't tend to like go over my body fat, but let it spill over. But people assume that it's always lower than what it is, because you can see cuts in me sides or me abs and that, and it's not. If it is 10%, 12%, 14%, you'd see striations in the muscle, like start seeing striations throughout the muscle, like all the muscle, like not just like in my abs. You'd see it right through my chest, you'd see it in my arms, you'd see more vascularity, you'd see more graininess throughout my back, you'd just see more detail. There'd be a hell of a lot more detail, even at 14% and 12% and 10% body fat. The detail that you start to see is like, it's completely different to what I'm showing here. 6%, and that's when you start looking like a shark. It looks like you've got gills in your sides, and like you just dry as fuck. All your abs are like it looks like you've been chiseled out of stone when you're at like 4s and 6%. But even 10%, 10 to 12%, you still look fucking in a hell of a lot different to what I looked there. Like, the arms are there's just veins running through your fucking stomach and that. Like, you can see vascularity like running through your midsection, and like from your pubic bone and that. You can see all the veins, and they're running through your legs, all the veins and the muscles popping. You can see feathering in your quads and stuff like that. You won't see like extreme amounts of it at 12% and 10%, but you will see it. I can't see any of that. Like, none of it. None of that is being seen. So yeah. So I'd just like to point that out. And that's not me having a go at anyone or anything. It's just facts. Do you know what I mean? Like, and if you've done shows or you know what I'm talking about and that, you'll understand. You'll know that what I'm saying isn't bollocks. It's like, it's not possible for me to be like 14% body fat with hardly any water, looking like that. What I'm looking like on this camera, and what I look like on these physique updates, what I put up last night, and what's at the end of this video. It's just not possible. There'd be a lot more detail, even at 12% body fat, 10%, even at 14%. If I was at 14%, I could probably get down to 10% in 2 weeks, and it'd be because I'd start to see major detail. I'd know, and I'd be that tempted. I wouldn't bulk no more. I'd cut. I'd literally start cutting, because it make me think something else in my mind when I'm looking at myself. I'd go, get rid of this last bit of water and I'm going to be fucking ripped as fuck. And then I'd put it back on, but I just want to know. That's how I know, like, I am not at that body fat or that weight or anything, because it'd just be too much of a temptation to go the other way, to stop putting size on and fucking, not forever, but for a short period of time, just to be ripped up for a few weeks and then start bulking again. But I'm not there. Do you know what I mean? I still need to add a lot of size, if I'm honest. As we smoke with me. Like I say, it's only not even 4 months in. 4 months clean next week, a week tomorrow. So it's Thursday tomorrow, so a week tomorrow and 4 months clean. I'm in Manchester tomorrow as well. Just fantastic. Got a modelling shoot for TV, so that's good. So yeah, and I always feel horrible saying stuff like that, or feel like I'm pointing fingers or having a go. I'm genuinely not like trying to say this about people or anyone. I'm just pointing out that it's the mirror's what's going to be your mate. The mirror's going to tell you more than anything anyway. Not a scale, and that scale, if you're bulking, then you can stick to the scales if you want, but scales just tell you what you weigh. It doesn't tell you how much muscle you've got, does it? It doesn't tell you, it just tells you the weight. How much of that weight's water, how much of it's fat, how much of it's actual muscle. You know what I mean? You should be judging it by the mirror, like what you look like. And I know when I look in the mirror, I have full body physique. And what you'll see tonight, I'm doing a leg session. There's no feather in my quads or anything. So it's just not possible for me to be 14% body fat. It's just not at all possible. And my shoulders were killing as well. Sorry for that, spoken to me. Some Arnold presses here. These are one of my favourite movements to perform. I think I've done them with 20 kg weight. So in pounds, what's that? Like 41 pounds, 41.5 pounds or something like that. Per each hand. If you're watching from America or whatever, like, they usually do weights are weighed in pounds, aren't they? Whereas over here, well, I don't think I've yet to go in a gym that weighs in pounds, isn't it? Every weight that I've ever picked up here has been, well, every weight. I don't think I've ever picked one up that's fucking said pounds on it. It's always said kilogram. Always kg, 20 kg, 10 kg, fucking whatever. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I've yet to pick up a weight that says pounds on it. It might have the kg and then underneath it wrote what the pounds is of it, but usually it's just kg. But I need to go to this Amsterdam and that as well. I think they weigh the weights like in Europe and Spain and places like that, which is Europe. I think they weigh in pounds. So yeah, and I don't know whether to train in Manchester tomorrow. I probably will train in Manny. Yeah, I'm gonna train in Manny just for something to do. I'm there anyway, and it saves me having to get back and fucking. It's just a different gym, different atmosphere, isn't it? So different content, different footage. So full of manx. So yeah, and then the scouser walks in, but I won't be talking, will I? And that, and then someone will probably go, "You just start." Yeah, I go, "No, I'm not even from here, a lot." Just in money for the day doing this, that, and the other, and come to the gym. But again, more chance than that might not even happen. But usually people in the gym tend to speak to you sometimes, especially if they're young, and especially when you start posing, basically. It's just good. So yeah, these aren't pressures for my shoulders at the end of this workout. I was like, oh my God, I had to put Movolat all over my shoulders, and like, because it's on my chest yesterday, it was, well, yeah, the day before, sorry, it was harder for me to, like, once I started getting through my shoulder workout, like when I got in, and this morning and everything, my chest and my shoulders are like absolutely killing. Like, what the fuck? I'm fucking finding it hard to fucking get washed here. So I just fucking went, yeah, I'm gonna have to rub Movolat gel all over my chest and all over my shoulders, and I've got an abundance of it, and it's extremely helped. But like I said, these pressing movements, like, they're just essential. Front raises, side raises. You want your traps to get bigger, obviously, shrugs, and then just pressing movements. You want just stick to the, if you're like new or whatever, just stick to your standard movements for everything to grow. At first, you'll grow no matter what when you're new to the gym, so you don't need to fucking start adding all these mad routines where you're fucking lying on the bench sideways, lifting it up. When you see these people on Instagram and it shows you, and they're pointing at the shoulders and they're fucking ripped up to the max and they're massive and that, like, they're introducing these movements because they've plateaued. It's not that they don't work, they clearly work, But at the start of your training, it's not necessary. It's a movement that's just not necessary. It's like, it will be once you become further on. I'm not saying these people on Instagram are wrong, and they're fucking bang right, but look at the dude or the girl or whatever that's actually doing the movement. Look at the shape that they're in. Look at the physique on them. They clearly had years of training and supplements and performance enhancing drugs in them. That's why they've started to incorporate these other movements and these, because the standard variations, what they're using, are no longer, even though they're lifting heavy and that, they're not hitting the body's used to it, basically. So they'll sit at a different angle, lie on the seat at a different way, and it does work. It really does work, but it's not necessary to, like, unless you're just bored of what you're training, then it is necessary, because you've always got to enjoy what you're doing in the gym. But I don't understand how you get bored of any type of training. So to me, that's bizarre. Like, I don't get bored of it because the weight's coming up and that. I just know, like, after a few weeks of doing a certain thing, and it's been doing it for a year, like, I'm not seeing much. I'm seeing improvement, but not as much as what I should see. So then I'll research and add a few more movements in, and then monitor it and go, that really, which might not even work, but most of the time they do. And you go, yeah, that's actually working. But then your body will get used to that, so you have to find a new one or go back to what you were doing. It's always about tricking the muscle. Trick the muscle, allow it to grow. Make sure you replenish it as well, feed it. Give it enough water, give it enough protein, enough carbohydrates, enough fats, enough good fats. You know what I mean? If you can't have veg in your diet, you don't like veg, you don't like greens, then you need to buy a supplement to introduce them into your diet. You need fibre in your diet, you know what I mean? Fruit, stuff like that. There's good sugars and bad sugars in fruit as well, you know what I mean? But you need these things in your regime. Like, you just need a lot. This is what I'm saying. Like, what I look like now, and I keep saying this, is I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with it, with the improvements that I've made. But it's not into what a year of training looks like. A year of solid training, and 2 years, and 3 years, and 4 years. It's like, you're just next level when you're putting in all the work each and every day after, you know what I mean? And if you're not, like, making more improvements, you've been training for a year, you will start to plateau, and you need to, like, look at, this is with anyone, you'll need to start looking at what you're lifting, how are you lifting it, what are you eating, what are you drinking, what supplements are you taking, not juice, not steroids, like, there's no need for that. You know what I mean? Just, like, look at everything and go, why aren't I growing? Because you still should be growing. You know what I mean? Like, you should be growing rapidly as well if you're brand new to it. Obviously, it slows down and you plateau and that, but there's always things to incorporate and add more food. Take this out, put this in. And it's not just the gym. Like, the gym's the easy part. Like, the gym's like the fun part, isn't it? It's like the easiest part of it. You go, you lift weights, you get endorphins running through you, you release dopamine, you're just loving life, you're all pumped up. That's the good part, man. That's the easy. It's all good for me, but I'm saying the work is outside of the gym. The work is not in you should be training hard and fucking loving it, no matter what. If you like to look the way you do, you like bodybuilding or weightlifting, powerlifting, strongman, then it's going to the gym. You should look forward to it like it's Christmas, which I do. I won't lie, I don't look forward to every meal. I don't look forward to drinking 6 litres of water a day, but it doesn't stress me out either. I don't think, oh, I've got to have another meal. I just know, if I don't do this, like, certain meals I look forward to, but other ones, like, it's more like, I need it, my body needs this, and that makes me look forward to the gym even more, because I'm like, without this, I can't get the workout done what I need to do in the gym, and even if I can, it's not going to be as effective as what it would be if I didn't have them 5 meals beforehand, or 6 meals beforehand, or 4 meals beforehand, unless you're training in the morning, and you train in the morning, you've still got to eat all day after it. Do you know what I mean? Like, your body, to grow, it needs sustenance, it needs a lot, and it needs structure, it needs routine. Some close grip. I really like this movement as well. It's like this was hurting at this point now. I can feel it in me because, as I say, it's in my chest. So like, obviously, you can still feel like I've done a lot of flies in my chest. So fly type movement. So I feel like it was affecting, even though I weren't squeezing my chest. It's not that. It's when you're moving it, because your arms are lifted up in the air. You can still feel like the sides of your pecs where they're being ripped open the day before. And you just got to like try and fixate your mind off that and put all the concentration into the shoulder and then really think about it. Like, have that mind-muscle connection, focus on it. And people go, oh, you look at me like I've got 10 heads when I say that. Like, you should visualize what you want the muscle to look like. And like when you're training, you should like have an image in your head of what you want to look like and what you want to achieve. Like, not, and you can have the overall look like in 3 years, but I mean in the next month and the next 2 weeks, what do you want from this training? What do you want to look like at the end of this training when you're pumped up? And now what do you want to look like in 2 weeks? See it in your head, put it in there and visualize it. Go, let's see, I want this to happen from this, and it will happen. And you'll know if you're lifting too light or you're lifting too heavy. Then you either have to higher the weight or drop the weight. Don't just fucking ego lift for the sake of it. You know what I mean? It's not about what you lift, it's the bodybuilding, it's about how you lift. And I'm not saying don't lift heavy. What I mean is gradually, I explain this a bit more at the end of the video as well, but I will lift heavier gradually. But even when I'm lifting seriously heavy, I'll still be getting 8 to 12 reps because it won't feel seriously heavy to me because I've reached that point over months, maybe a year, maybe 18 months. So when I'm really heavy, like I'm still getting like 10 to 12 reps. It's like, how are you fucking lifting that for 12 reps? It's like, because I'm not strength training. It's type of strength training. It's not powerlifting. I'm not going in just doing warm-ups to get 3 big fucking, to get a 1 rep max or fucking 5 reps on whatever, which there's nothing wrong with. If that's the way you like to train, that's what you're training for, go for it. But for me, it's not going to help me in what I'm doing. It might do for a bit of fun for a week and to improve my strength and just to test my limits and for a bit of ego to make me go in next week and lift a bit heavier. But in terms of consistently doing training like that, it's not going to build the muscle in the way I want it to. It's not all going to match. My arms won't match my shoulders. My traps will be bigger than me. It's not a way to stay symmetrical, basically. Like and to have a really nice flowing physique where everything's matching up to each other. This is the way to do it, in my opinion. And it's got to be disciplined. You've got to have patience as well, and I have no patience. I'm not a doctor, but there's the one thing that I do have patience with is the gym. I have patience to know that eventually this weight's gonna go up. It doesn't bother me. I know eventually I'm gonna be lifting heavier, which means I'll grow more, and I have started lifting heavier, and it's been slow because if I can't get 8 to 10 solid reps for fucking 5 sets and fucking really contract the muscle and get full range of motion, then it's not worth me lifting that weight. That's not, for me, that's not. For the last set it is, yeah. Like, for the last set of each exercise, the last 2 sets, then fair enough, yeah. Know what I mean? Because you will get it, but if you can't get it consistently across the 5 sets and build the weight up, then the weight's too heavy. And you're taking too much rest periods in between, and you've switched them from fucking bodybuilding to powerlifting, in my opinion. And if that's what suits you more, if that's what you like in the gym, if that's what you get your kicks out of, then do it. I'm not telling you to do what I'm saying though, but if you want that look of what, like the fucking ripped abs, the cuts, the gills, the shredded legs, the feathering in your quads, and fucking everything to match up, so your backs matches up to your shoulders and your arms match up and all your body parts are on point, then it's bodybuilding training what you need. Like, you can still do both. You can still power lift and do meets and that as well. You can still, like I said, throw in a strength training day each week, but in terms of fucking wanting to bodybuild and having your body look in the best shape it can be in, and like everything to match up and be symmetrical and that, then you've got to be patient, and you've got to like let the ego fucking leave your ego at the fucking door and realise that it's not going to serve you any purpose to fucking to have it, because for one, to do that stuff as well, the amount of shit that you have to eat and food and that, like, it's easy for me. If I had shit all week now, I could lift a hell of a lot heavier. My body seems to respond to that in terms of what I can lift. Like, so if I was doing a week of strength training, for that week, my meals, each meal, even though they're healthy, they'd have shit in with them, you know what I mean? Like, I'd have a cake at the end of each one or something, just because for some reason, it must be the sugar or something, like my body goes, I'm just a lot stronger. But in terms of what I look like after 3-4 weeks of doing that, I look like shit. My skin breaks out into spots, my back comes out into spots, because obviously other things that you're on and that, you're not eating clean and that, this is obviously affecting your internal organs as well. And like, if you're drinking or whatever, it's these other things as well. People just assume it's PEDs. It's not. It's all the other aspects of your life as well that'll give you acne on your back and that as well. Like, it can just happen if you're young. And I do not promote the use of performance-enhancing drugs or any other drug, nor do I promote or condone any illegal or illicit activity. Please consult your doctor, therapist, guidance counsellor, psychologist, psychiatrist and all relevant parties before taking the advice of me or any other YouTuber / social media personality / influencer. Thank you. But yeah, like, I don't tend to get like all the negative side effects. My blood work's fucking perfect. Like, the doctor's like, what the fuck? They've always been like that though, which is good for me. But if I start eating, don't get me wrong, as you see in here, I have the odd fucking, you know, chocolate gatto and that, but if I eat one of them every day, and I eat fucking, like, I get a 4-pack of chocolate and eat a 4-pack of chocolate each day, I eat that much that I can't even, I've got chocolate here and it doesn't even entertain me. I don't even think about it, because I eat that much actual food. You know what I mean? I don't crave for chocolate or anything. I will if I'm dieting, but at the minute, like, I just don't crave it. Like, some people still will, but I don't. Like, I actually try and throw a bit in just to put a bit more fat on me, just to put a bit more weight on me, because it helps me lift heavier. So I'll eat a Turkish delight and then just go, oh my god. But usually I'll nail like the fucking a pack of 3 of them and then go and eat 4 twirls after it, and 3 crunchies. Them days are gone, man. I can't do that. And I'm just eating too much actual food and too much of my body's just like, nah, don't even put that in you. Do you know what I mean? And I think in my head, if I eat that and can't eat me fucking chicken, broccoli and rice, or steak and fucking pasta after it or something, because I've had them fucking twirls, I'm not gonna be happy. Do you know what I mean? But I won't lie, I am trying now to add a bit more shit into my diet, just for a bit of strength, but not too much, because my skin suffers from it, my back suffers from it, my fucking internal organs will suffer from it, because they're already fucking working overtime. These are some front raisers as well, sorry, by the way, and I've got my back against the pillar for better form and to keep my shoulders like strapped back, basically, so the movement's only where it should be, and it stops me from swinging the bar, which is good. So yeah, it's a more controlled movement. Gym was shocking again. It's not seeming to die off. Well, in a way though, if it doesn't die off, that's still a good thing, because like, it's not, because for me, in a way, because it means I have to change the time that I'm going, but it is, because it means everyone that went in January at the start has actually stuck it, and they're actually fucking willing to stay there, and like, usually it's already fucking died off by now. So if it hasn't, goes on them, everyone who's done it, because that's another thing, people assume that they can just go for 3-4 weeks, and like, well, don't assume, but I think they believe it'll be easier than what it is, or they're going to look better than what they do in a short amount of time. Even people who take juice believe that they can take juice and like they're clearly bigger or looking better, and they go like, I don't feel or look any bigger than anything like it, because you're fucking still eating barely nothing and fucking not drinking the right amount of water, not taking the right supplements, and just expecting the juice to do all the work for you. All that's going to do is allow you not to lose weight and add a bit more size. Like, that's what it's doing. Like, if you come off it, then you wouldn't look good, because you're probably only eating fucking twice a day, 3 times a day, and fucking not drinking enough water, not taking the right supplements. So the juice is clearly working. Like, it's fucking hella working. It's just, you're not working, basically. You're not fucking assisting it, and you're thinking it's a fucking miracle, and like, you can just put it in and just fucking, that's it, you know what I mean? Become Frank Zane, Arnie, Lou Ferrigno in fucking 6 months, but not follow the diet, not follow the fucking, it just doesn't work like that. Even for the most genetically gifted people, it does not work like that. Even the most genetically gifted people on the planet, they're still eating properly, they're still drinking the right amount of fluids, they're still taking the right supplements. Don't get me wrong, even if they didn't do that, they'd still look great, but they wouldn't look the way they fucking do, because it's not possible without effort and without structure, without routine, without discipline. None of this is possible. It just won't be possible. You need to get that into your head. It's a lifestyle. It's not just if you just go to the gym to keep fit and healthy, that's fair enough. Just go do what you like. I'm not saying it, but if you're going with the ambition of fucking looking a certain way, like fucking, like someone that you look at, I don't know, like in a fucking physique magazine or fucking whatever, I don't know, like, then you've got to follow a certain diet. You've got to eat a right amount of food. Mainly it's protein and carbs. You've got to have the right amount of protein, the right amount of carbs, and you've got to have the right amount of water to make sure that protein and them carbs and that are getting pushed to the places where they're fucking meant to be. Water's always been the thing that I struggle with most. It's something that I forget to do. Whereas now, I don't. I just have fucking 3 2-litre bottles in the fridge and just know I've got to drink 3 of them a day. It's that simple. I'll just have 3 2-litre bottles in the fridge, 3 of them a day, all day, done. This is some re-adults. It should be my 5th exercise, I believe. Yeah. That's my 5th exercise, re-adults. And then sides races will be my 6th exercise. And then pose, and then I get the fuck out of here. Like I say, I'm in the gym training for like, it always takes with posing like an hour and 10 minutes. So yeah, even though the videos are like, that's because I cut them, edit them and fucking trim them and that, and you know, don't include the warm up in it and that. And sometimes I'll just, like, I've done shrugs at the end of it, but I didn't include it into my workout thing because 6 exercises isn't enough basically, and like, I just do certain things sometimes because I get to the end and I'm going to pose and it's just a pump up. I won't lie, it's not like, it's light because I thought I haven't done no shrugs, my traps might be a bit, so I'll just do 3 sets of shrugs dead quick, but it's not really something that I mean I should do, class it as part of my workout, but I didn't even know I was going to do it until I start to pose and take my top off and go, I need a bit more pump in my traps there because shoulders are blowing up and I haven't trained, so I'll do that. Do you know what I mean? It's just one of them things. And then my calves, I'll throw calves in as well sometimes. So, yeah. Hopefully this goes up at a respectable time as well, this video. So the last one went up in the fucking middle of the night sometime. Fucking strange. Like, I'm not actually gonna fucking, by the time I put this up, let's finish editing and processing and put together, by the time I actually start putting it on YouTube, probably won't be done till, well, Wednesday the 29th. It rains on Tuesday. Is it the 29th? Yeah, Wednesday the 29th. It rains on Tuesday the 28th, so this should be up hopefully by about between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. on Wednesday the 29th, which is the day after today's it. And then, yeah, and then I can fucking start doing, well, I already do the other content that'll be going up regardless, but tonight's leg workout is what I mean. If I can get in and get that done, that'll go up early hours in the morning, hopefully. I'm going to have to get that done tonight because I'm in Manchester all day tomorrow, so I'll have to get that done when I come in and fucking edit and just be there. Last night and the night before I've been too tired to like do things, to be honest, like this part. I didn't want to do it and it be shit or miss something out or not be able to fucking see something, post it up anyway, and then have to fucking, because I've done that before, I have to take it down, redo it because the video's gone silent or the lighting's terrible or just something where I just wanted to just like get it done. And that's no way to work in life. Just, you need to be prepared to do things and just be ready and like try and do it in a, so it's good basically, or at least, you know, you tried, rather than just go, oh, I just need to get this out, I'll just fucking just throw it up. Do you know what I mean? It's not good. It's not what I want. So yeah, I have got other things from me now, if I'm honest. Not bad things, all good things, like, but I'm just excited, really happy about sorry about smoking this vape as well. I don't promote them either, it's the one vice I've got left. And like I said, just excited and happy and fucking just made up in the direction my life's going and the progress that I'm making, and it's in a fucking really short amount of time that it's actually happening. It's like, it's just unbelievable. Like, I mean, I'm putting the work and the effort and everything, and I'm connecting with people and networking, and I'm out and about there, but still, it's still like shit that you just don't expect to happen. You're just like, how the fuck's this happening? And like, not questioning in a way where like I don't deserve it, just like, wow, like more like to evaluate it in my own head, like even saying, how is this happening, just to go in my head. Well, I know why it happens, because you do this and this. That's why it's happening. There's a fucking absolute fucking graft that you put into everything that you do. That's why it's happening. If you didn't, it wouldn't be happening. But you do, so that's the reason. And that's the good stuff. That's the exercise, which is side raises. And my shoulders were killing it. I like side raises, but my shoulders were in absolute agony at this point. And I mean, like, it felt like my eyes were going to detach from my body at points from the shoulder. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, just a great workout. It's fucking training my legs today. Like, fucking, I hope they don't have me in mad positions tomorrow. But even if they do, making a difference, I still get into the position and just say, listen, I trained my legs yesterday and they're killing. So like, you know, if I go, getting into this position, it's only because I trained my legs, I'm not like injured and anything. And a lot of the girls and that do the shoots and a load of them train anyway, and then they understand the lasses like leg day was for her. So she was trying to walk up the stairs and she was doing the shoot and she was like, I can't handle these stairs. Today me like went yesterday, I was like, oh fucking hell, feel your pain. But yeah, so we're approaching the end of the workout anyway, because it's the second set, isn't it? And I do 5 sets. I might do 6 because I've lost count again, but I'm pretty sure I've just done 5. And then, if you want to skip over the physique thing, because I did put them up with music yesterday, but this has got commentary over it rather than music. And in some regions, I know that you can't see it. It says that to me on my YouTube because of the music that's in it. I have disputed all that, by the way, because it's a posing video and bodybuilding video, which is also essentially like a dance, and I don't make any money from the music being used in my content or the content itself. So it's like, I have disputed it, whether I win or not is a different kettle of fish. Nothing wrong with the videos, they're still playing, it's just in certain regions, certain countries, so, but that might not even show up, like on your feed, basically, if you're one of them regions where it's blocked in. So if you're one of them and you can't see the physique updates from yesterday, then this is them now, and you will be able to see these, because it's me speaking over them rather than music playing over them and everything. Get this done. Yeah. Nearly finished. See that I'm in pain here. Getting some booty on me there. Fucking hell, the squats are working. It's the fucking Caribbean in me, that. I've watched that doesn't fucking go overboard, man. Walking around like a fucking, you know what I mean, like Kardashian, you know what I mean? I don't want a booty like that, and it will do that. Probably more so as well, because that's where I jab up, innit? So, but yeah, they're swinging a bit, then you can tell I'm tired. And they're just about get them up. It's hurting, it's ripping the muscle anyway, so just get them up. Like you shouldn't swing, but I'd rather, like, it's cheating, but at the very last exercises and your last sets, if you have to swing a little bit, not on every rep, but like the last few to get them out, then fucking it's essentially like having a spotter in it, basically having someone spot you. But if you're just swinging all the way through all your sets, then it's not good. But on your last exercise, not even your last 2 or 3, just your last exercise with anything, if you start to like cheat a bit towards the end, like you got 2 sets left and you start cheating a bit, then it's understandable, and it's probably still more beneficial than not getting that extra rep out, because it's just like having a spotter. As long as you're still squeezing and trying to control it in a fashion, you know what I mean? Is that the last set, or is there one more? I'm sure I counted 5 sets then. You'll see now, won't you? I'm pretty sure I counted 5. But by the looks of it, I'm about to do one more. I am. I'm moving a bar back, but someone just left on the floor. Clean up after yourself in the gym as well, put your weights back. You know what I mean? You got them out, put them back. It's fucking... Just put them back. Yeah, one more set. This is definitely the last set. I'm sure that's 6. Get them up, motherfucker. And then... physique updates, is it? I think so. Yeah. There we go. Shoulders are pumped there, that's what I was pointing at them. It's harder to see though, because of my tattoos, I won't lie. But there we go. They are pumped, as you can see. I see all the blood just rushing to the muscle. Getting there. Starting to feel happier about my physique. See this on the side here? Like, this is not ripped. It's... if I was ripped, my belly wouldn't be protruding for the start. You wouldn't just see me 4 abs. I wouldn't be that wide across my stomach. You'd see vascularity running through my veins and my chest and everything. And all there. There'd be a lot more striations in my chest. that's what it looks like when you're like 10% body fat and that, not major. And it we go. And this is where you really see that you're holding water and body fat. I need to fix that pose. It's getting there. And yeah. Tricep. Shoulders pumped up. Do some lat spreads here, am I? No. Even done a back shot in this? No. There we go. I mean, I haven't straightened back. But, bit off angle there, aren't I? But it is what it is. Yes, I'm getting wider. That's what you want. Last one. This should essentially be a backup tape, really, like, from the back. I've done a lot of this. So, yeah. Happy with me back, man. Back is showing a lot of improvement, thank fuck for that. The width is coming in as well, which is good. So now I can focus on some detail as well as width, but I've started using a lot more dumbbells as well. For me back, my next back session is going to be predominantly dumbbells. Because it just works for me. My back just ends up with a better back, basically. You'll see what I mean the next few weeks when I incorporate a lot of dumbbells into my back sessions. Because I've been using the machine. The machines are great as well, the rolling machines and not the lat machines, but when I use dumbbells, my back just tanks me for it. So yeah, this is the end of the workout, and the next bit is me walking through the gym, walking home. So peace out, hope you enjoyed. Oh, there's that on my shoulders. Absolutely ripped apart. To get this sunset quick, I can get in and fucking get a shower, fucking get this live on. I want to say, I want people to think I'm like in the gym, I'm antisocial, but you know I'm not anyway. It's just, I'm not there to fucking, I can't go unless I need 3 minutes rest or something. I'm not going like 2 minutes resting and fucking 2.5 minutes rest periods when I only need 30 seconds to a minute for me to keep me pump and grow muscle. Like I don't want people to think I'm acting a twat. Well, I let on to people and I shake the hand. I've got time for anyone, but if I'm training, I'm like, nah, the pump to me is like crack. It's the new crack. Like, I'm not losing that. You know what I mean? I lose that pump, I'm losing muscle. It means I lose weight, I lose growth. That time period to grow that muscle is like, it's essential, man. Like, you need that pump. You need the muscle to stay, like, you know, pumped up. You need to be fatigued. You need it to be hurt and put it through punishment. And if you're taking major breaks in between sets to talk to someone, unless you lift dead heavy, if you're lifting dead heavy, then you fucking need the 5 minutes and fucking 4 minutes in between because you've just done a big heavy deadlift or squat or whatever. But when you're fucking bodybuilding, and it's more about how you're lifting rather than what you lift. As I say, the weights are increasing, but the rest time will stay the same, because when I'm starting to lift really heavy, because it's been done over a period of time, it doesn't seem to me really heavy, and I'm still getting 8 to 12 reps because I have gradually built up to that weight. And it hasn't been to just go in and perform 3 exercises and then get off. And like, because not that there's anything wrong with that. That's what powerlifting is. You go in and you warm up and your main aim is to fucking perform 3 big movements or 4 big movements. Bodybuilding's not about that. It's about getting the muscle to respond to the weight. It needs to respond. It just needs to respond. I got all my body fat checked as well, because one of my mates at the gym yesterday was saying there's no way that you're that high in body fat. Well, I got it checked out again of two different things and a specialist. I am 21 to 22% body fat. Now about 4% of that is water, so it's not just fat. Like when they say that, they mean water as well. It means you're holding water, but it just gets classed as body fat. Don't know why. My BMI is over because I'd be classed as obese because I'm like 14 stone 9 pounds. But yeah, so but I am actually 22% body fat, so on that with water. So really probably about 17 to 19% body fat and holding water. But that's still what that looks like. That's just the truth of it. I've had it checked, and I know what it's like to be in single digits. I know what it's like to be at 10. I know what it's like to be at 14. Believe me, even 14, when you've got there 14% and 12%, and that, when you get down to that and you haven't been there for a while, even that doesn't feel good to you. You'll start getting little headaches. You're starving. It's like, you just know. And that's not me slating anyone having a go. I was just thinking, am I wrong? It's good to know. Because I'm thinking, am I less body fat than what I think I am? Because if I am, it means I can afford to eat more cake and cream and biscuits and chocolate. So if I was like 14 or 15% and it was all in my head, then I would eat more cakes, crisps and chocolate, because it would make me stronger, and I could just piss and shit it out when it comes to dieting anyway. But I've had it checked by like 6 different people, 4 different things, on all sorts of calibers and everything, and I am definitely at the least 19% body fat. It's just the way it is. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to not miss out on any new content. Let's be better today than what we was yesterday, and better tomorrow than what we are today. And today is more or less over. It's 10:15 in the night now. So peace out, love yous all, and let's get fucking huge, baby.